Hello, friends. Thank you for coming for our another episode of Crazy GraFik. Today, I'm gonna talk about how you can create a professional LinkedIn banner. Yes, professional LinkedIn banners, all using the free Canva tool. So, let's go without wasting any time.
So if you want to design a clean professional banner for your profile, for your project, or for your brand, either it's profile like on a LinkedIn or on YouTube or on Facebook, then yes, you can use Canva free tools to make those banners. So that's wasting your time. Let's go choosing the right banner size. So if we search banners, although you can specify here like if you want it for YouTube banners, because it's automatically at half that size. The size that works on a YouTube banner is mostly like 2560 by 1440 pixel, and the one that's worked on LinkedIn, these ones. The LinkedIn's mostly it has that dimension which is like 1584 and 396 pixel. You can see the difference, right? And the difference is very big. And so today we're gonna focus on creating the LinkedIn one. So you can choose from here, like as you can see, like there are so many options. But if you want to start it from scratch, or if you want to redesign, obviously we're not gonna choose the crown size one because this is the pro. But here is the thing: if you select, you can see the other options that is more similar to the picked one, and you can just browse through the design. You can get inspiration from these, and you can make your own as well if you do not want to pick from here. If you want to create your own. So let's pick one for LinkedIn banner. Here we go. I personally like picking the simple one, but like I'm in a kind of marketing field, social media marketing field, so I prefer getting that to represent that show my work. Like I know like this can go with my kind of personality, having tea, working on a laptop. Yes, but there are some other elements that I really want to put on that. So if you have a look, so let's pick this one, and you can see the other options as well, obviously. Can we pick the other one from here? Let's see. The white, black. There is another thing I really want to mention when we're picking the LinkedIn banners. Obviously, we want to decide the design first, but try to match it with your profile picture. Right, you don't want to make a contrast. You don't want to make a very big difference. Like if you are wearing some kind of pink clothes in your profile picture and your background doesn't match with that's really look very unprofessional. I'm not saying like you have to look professional, but it's really about maintaining some basic design thing. Like you can do that. So let's customize this one. Okay, what else I can do in this one? So we can change the font of here. So Richard. So let's pick one of my favorite fonts, the Laura. Yes. And yes, if you're a graphic designer, and if I would say that I am a social media manager, let's say, I want to make it for. You know what, let's start from not going with a social media manager. If you are in a customer service, right? Let's say customer service representative. Oh my god. And yeah, this comes your email ID. What else you can do here? Let's play around with the elements. Let's look into the elements. We have what we know about the customer service. Okay, the customer service deals with common customer, the people, right? Let's see if I can find something in a group of people, because you have a bigger team to handle. Or rather, honestly, I'm really not liking any of the picture here. Okay, maybe this one work. Yeah, this can work. So we can take out the picture if I could do that. Here we go. Or change it like this. We can do that. Obviously, you can see that the aesthetic doesn't match here. So we want to change the color. We want to match the colors of here. Yes, this is one thing that the camera like. Here we go. What else you need? Okay, so if you're a customer service representative, obviously deal with these. You deal with emails. You deal with your team. Deal with. So let's go in elements and let's search out emails. Or you know what? Let's find out what if we type customer service. Let's see what kind of related things come out of there. Or representative. Here we go. You know what? These are not actually telling the whole story, which I believe. So let's stick to individually picking all the elements. Email. Yep. Or it's not this side. We can pick this picture. We can take this one out. This make more. I believe. Maybe not. Let's stick with this one. Because obviously, like if you are a customer service representative or if you are applying for that job, you're gonna deal with the people. So you have to show people, right? That you're a people person. Let's work. Because cover or the banners is something like literally show the story, literally show yourself. Don't go with the email. What else? Coffee. You need a coffee as well if you're a coffee person. Okay, this is into the photos. Let's see what we have in the graphics if we can do this. But first coffee, yes. Or because I'm gonna tell you like why I'm placing this here, because there is a rationale behind it. Okay, you want this banner on your LinkedIn, right? So at LinkedIn, what is the purpose? Connecting, networking. So it's make each and every sense putting your contact details, giving your contact details here, because like, people want to know you and people want to know more about you. What I recommend here, putting that you should mention here your social media handles. So let's say Richard Sands. Here we go. This is email. So we need an emails icon. That's another one. This looks perfect. Here you go. Oh, obviously I'm gonna make this size a little smaller. You can reach out Richard on this mail. Or if you want to maintain the size, both of them like equally, take both of them. Here we go. So email, what else? Instagram. I would say like if you are a social media manager, or if you're not a customer service representative, or if you are a social media creator, like you love creating content, or if you're an influencer, then you really want to show your work. If you really want to show your videos, your content. If you're a business, then obviously you want to add your social media handles, like YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. Let's go through that. Instagram. Right now I will prefer let's match the aesthetic, although like you can see the colors. We have different colors as well, but let's match the aesthetic and go with the black. And there's one other thing that you can always change the color. Yes, right. So let's do it black. Look. Ta-da! Okay, if you're not doing this a pro version, here we chat. Let's put the other one, Facebook. Or let's see what we have in a magical recommendation as well. Yeah, it's coming in, now you can do what else. You can change your color yourself. Here we go. Control plus C, Control plus V. This is another element, like you don't need to rewrite everything. You have this feature on here as well. What else? You want to show the difference here. So, but first I felt that if I see from the perspective of design, obviously, I would prefer this thing going to the other side. Let's tweak a little bit. Let's play around the design. Like if I put these names here, and rather than giving this one up, how it's gonna look. Makes all sense. Here's the thing we need to keep it in mind, like without the gap, right? You can see this gap is not good, and this difference from the top line to our font is make more reasonable. So we're gonna take this one on the top. Canva already automatically tell you like if you are crossing, if you are in the frame, you see this pink line, right? The pink box. That's the boundary. And what else we can explore in I'll show you the other things, more like lines, if you want to distinguish this. We have so many options in a line, like if you want which you want to choose, the one with the arrow, the another one is an arrow but it's like more sleek than this one, and the other one just has like all the edges, the both side. You can make it longer if you want, just to show the difference. This is my name, this is what is my position, and these are my handles to reach me out. But you know what? I'm thinking that but first coffee. This seems like a company logo, which it is good. Like if you have a brand, if you want to tell like this is the company I will work at this position. But still, if you want to show the interest that I am just a coffee person and I love having coffee, we can take this one out and let's try some other elements. Okay, let's check in photos, like if I can find something. I mean, like if you have a coffee business, you have so many beautiful graphics. I'm even a fan of matcha here. So let's go through the graphics. Let's try to apply this. How this one looking? I believe it's looking perfectly well because it's really matching our aesthetics. Or maybe you know what? Let's need to... Should we try this one? guess. Let's change it's in the brown, let's change it in the black. Beautiful, beautiful. And here we go. Let's close this one. Look how it's like. Done. You're a customer service representative. You're telling that I deal with the people, and these are your social media handles, and you add this element which tells that you are distinguishing, that you're showing the difference, that this is me, my name, what I do, and if these are the platforms you want to reach. Very clean, very clear, and just to the point. And here we go. You want to share, download it. If you want to share the link with anyone else, you can give the access anyone with the link here, but except I would say press on a download. Okay, when it comes to the size, although like Canva already tells you, like if you want it as a PNG or a JPG, I would as a PNG suggesting here, but if you want, and this is the most right size if you want to go with this one. Here we go. PNG suggested, hit the enter and download.